Let's talk about something real today. Not the highlight reels, not the curated success stories, but what's happening behind the scene in your mind, in your emotions, and in your daily life. Because here's the truth: mental health is not a luxury, it's not optional, it's foundational. And yet, millions of people are silently struggling with workplace stress, burnout, anxiety, emotional fatigue, and mental exhaustion while still showing up every single day. This episode is about awareness, but more importantly, action. Because if we don't take control of our mental wellness, something else will. Segment one: workplace stress. Let me say this clearly. Your job should not cost you your mental health, not your peace, not your sleep, not your identity. We live in a culture that glorifies hustle, but ignores burnout. And burnout is real. We're talking about chronic stress, emotional exhaustion, loss of motivation, increased anxiety, and even depression. This is what happens when boundaries don't exist. Here's the shift: boundaries are not selfish, they are survival. You are allowed to say no, log off, take breaks, protect your energy. Because if you don't set limits, the system will set them for you and not in your favor either. And this is where mental health support therapy and coaching becomes critical, because managing stress is not about toughing it out. It's about having the right tools and support system. Segment two: mental safety at work. We talk a lot about physical safety in the workplace, but what about mental safety? Because you can be in a physically safe environment and still feel anxious and supported, judged, emotionally drained. Mental safety means you can exist without fear of speaking out, without fear of being yourself, without fear of making mistakes or being vulnerable. And when that safety is missing, performance drops, creativity disappears, and mental health declines. Companies that prioritize mental health in the workplace and emotional well being don't just build better teams, they build better humans. And for you personally, this matters because you deserve to be in an environment where your voice is heard, where your mental health is respected, where your well being is prioritized. Anything else is not sustainable. Segment three: sustainable wellness. Let's talk about one of the biggest lies in the wellness space: quick fixes, 30-day transformations, overnight healing, instant results. That's not how mental health works. Real wellness is built on consistency, on daily habits, on small wins, on long term commitments. We're talking about routine mental health check ins, consistent therapy or coaching, mindfulness practices, emotional regulation skills. Because healing is not a moment, it's a process. And sustainable wellness means you don't just feel better temporarily, you build a lifestyle that keeps you better. This is where mental health programs, structured support systems, and professional guidance make all the difference, because doing it alone is not strategy. Segment four: some closing reflections. Before we move forward, I just want to pause. You made it through another month, and that matters more than you can actually think, because growth does not always look like massive wins. Sometimes it just looks like getting out of bed, showing up when it's hard, choosing not to quit, taking one step forward. So give yourself credit. Reflect on this: what you've overcome so far, what you have learned, where you've grown. Because mental health wellness includes self recognition. If you never acknowledge your progress, you'll always feel behind. And you're not behind, you're evolving. Segment five: mental health awareness month. This is bigger than a single day. Mental Health Awareness Month is about shifting culture, breaking stigma, creating conversations, encouraging people to seek help without shame. Because for too long, mental health has been ignored, misunderstood, silenced even, but not anymore. We are in a time where therapy is strength, vulnerability is power, healing is normalized, and awareness is the very first step. But action is what changes lives. Segment six: why mental health conversations matter. Let me make this simple for you. The more we talk, the more we heal. Silence creates stigma, and conversations create access. When people open up about anxiety, depression, trauma, or stress, it gives others permission to do the same. And that is how lives are saved. Because someone listening right now might be waiting for permission, might be waiting for a sign, might be waiting to feel understood. So talk, listen, and share. Because mental health is not an individual issue, it's a collective responsibility. So if anything of this episode resonated with you, don't ignore it. Don't push it aside. Take action. Whether you're dealing with stress, anxiety, burnout, or just need someone to talk to, there are professionals, programs, and support system that is ready to help you right now. Visit Global Impact Wellness Group at globalimpactwellness.com. Get connected, get support, and take control of your mental wellness because your life, your peace, and your future are worth it.
At Global Impact Wellness Group, we believe healthcare should be accessible, affordable, and compassionate. Welcome to Global Impact Wellness Group, a trusted provider of nationwide telehealth services. We are a licensed mental health organization dedicated to the care, rehabilitation, and well-being of children, adolescents, adults, and families. Our virtual care platform brings mental health counseling, urgent care, primary care, telepsychiatry, and even pet telemedicine directly to your home. All sessions are secure, confidential, and fully HIPAA compliant. Why choose us? Nationwide access, affordable monthly plans with no hidden fees, and a holistic approach to mental, physical, and emotional wellness for individuals, families, and even pets. Get the care you deserve, anywhere, anytime. Visit globalimpactwellness.com today.